This is like the third time I've done this mistake. But we learn slowly. Cool. So go ahead and hit play now, and then we should be more or less on the same page. And then go ahead and find a comfortable seat somewhere on your mat. And my recommendation is that you do use the block, because it just elevates your hip this tiny bit, and it allows your knees to sink down and come into a bit more of a comfortable seat. And then do what you have to do. Have a wiggle, have a roll through your neck, brush down your thighs, give a squeeze on your feet, maybe a squeeze in your trapezius, your shoulders. If you had a little bit funky sleep, that might feel nice. Have your last little stretch. And then come into a settle down. And go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths in and out through your nose. You can actually keep your eyes open for this, or you can close them. And just allow your whole awareness to settle. Draw it in and come into the present moment. Allow yourself to really arrive on your mat, in this space, and in your body. Maybe you've had a really busy week. Maybe you have a lot of plans for the weekend, but let all of that be. And just make the gentle commitment to stay with the practice and with your body for the next 60 minutes. And then all together, let's take a big inhale through the nose. And let out a long, soft ah. And then for just a moment, ask yourself, what does truth, what does Satya mean to you? Why is it important? And is there a part of your life, of your day, that you're very aware of speaking the truth? And that might be with others, that might be with yourself. And are there areas in your life, in your day, that you would like to see more truth? And oftentimes it's easy to see the untruthfulness or wanting to have truth from others. But how much of that is really just a reflection of yourself? So much we see in the world what we hold within ourselves. So just for a last little moment, where would you like to see more truth in your life? And then taking your last breath. And then slowly come up to standing, open your eyes. You can place the block to the front of the mat or the book or whatever you have. And then go ahead and come onto your tiptoes and come onto your heels. Allow yourself to balance on your feet and try to go into all directions of your feet, forwards, backwards, left and right. And then bring the top of your right foot to the ground and go ahead and do 5 rotations on your right foot. Try to get all the toes onto the ground and move a little bit slower than you're used to. And then go the other way. And then bring your toes forward, toe tips to the ground. Dig yourself into the ground as if it were wet sand. Push down as much as you can. And then flip the toes around so the top of your foot is on the ground and push down. Oof, that might feel very uncomfortable. And then give it a wiggle, give it a shake. Place it back down, left top of foot. Roll over your left foot. There might be cracking, there might be some popping. And then go the other way. 4, 5. Then bring your toes forward, dig them into the ground as if it were wet sand. And then flip the foot, top of the foot, push it down. Oof. And then give it a shake, give it a wiggle. Bring your feet hip width apart. Interlace your fingers like so. And you want to have your knuckles touching each other. So your knuckles are always touching each other, yeah? And then go ahead and do 5 to 10 rotations with your knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go the other way. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Go ahead and wiggle it out. Bring your hands onto your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Nice. And then switch. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Beautiful. Shake it out. Last thing for the wrists. Extend your arms forward like so. Really spread your fingertips wide. And then come into a fist. Spread them out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip the hands up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip the hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the side for 1, 2, 3. I'm just kneeling, so I'm in the camera. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woof, out to the side. Keep going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. Say hello to your forearms. And then come to the front of your mat. Ground through your feet. Find the 6 points. If you were with me last time, find those 6 points of contact. Soft knees. Draw up through your pelvic floor. Engage your transverse abdominals. Draw your diaphragm down. Roll your shoulders up and back. Put them into your back pocket. Hands by your side and take 2 breaths. Notice the weight of your body going all the way down to the outside and inside of your legs, down into your feet. Try to actively have equal weight through both feet. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift your hands up towards the sky. On the exhale, bend your knees. Lead with the chest, fold all the way forward. Stay in your forward fold for a moment. Let yourself hang. Check again that your feet are hip width apart. If your hands are touching the ground, you can grab opposite elbows or the backs of your calves. Lean forward, roll forward. Head is heavy. Let all your thoughts and plans tumble out and just be. Maybe it's nice to have a sway from left to right. And then slowly on an inhale, start to lengthen your spine. Come to a straight spine, hands on knees or shins. Lengthen through the back of your head. Draw your shoulders back. Soften to your shoulders. Draw your belly in. Stay here for another 2 breaths. Notice the weight on your feet. And maybe if you want to challenge yourself, you can extend your arms forward, reaching forward. Try to still keep a straight back. Try to not dump into your lower back. Notice how this feels. And then on an exhale, release the hands. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. Come to a downward facing dog. Take a few moments in your down dog to pedal out your legs. Explore your down dog. Breathe into it. Notice the positioning of your hands. Typically bring your hands a little bit closer together so they're really shoulder width apart. And try to ground all your 10 fingers into the ground. Push the floor away. Push so much that your shoulders are almost touching your ears. Draw your lower belly in. Have a micro bend through your knees. Lengthen a little bit more through your spine. And then on an inhale, round yourself forward. Come to a high plank. Then drop your hips. Come to an up dog with the toes tucked. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward, high plank. Push your heels back, straighten your legs. Draw your hips, your pelvic floor in, engage your ribs. Push to the tops of your shoulders. And then on an exhale, sink your hips down, come to up dog. Don't let yourself completely dump. Chill, keep an activation through the front of your body. Exhale all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. High plank, up dog. Plank, up dog. No down dog. Got you. Come back to plank. Come back to up dog. Plank, up dog. Downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet forward, one step in front of the other, one step after the other, until you come into your Uttanasana, forward fold. Let yourself hang. Bend your knees, sink your hips low. As you inhale, your arms up, come to a beach ball chair, arms wide, not high. Draw your sitting bones together, bring the weight to the outside edges of your feet. Take 3 breaths here. Sink your hips a little bit lower, I know you can. Try to avoid this arch position and come into a straight back. Feel the weight running down alongside your body all the way into your toes and into the ground. Sink the hips a little bit lower. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, roll yourself up all the way to standing. Extend your arms overhead. Gentle back bend. Exhale all the way down, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg extends high. Push through your right toes, three-legged dog. Try to keep your hips square. Allow your left heel to sink down towards the ground. Create a little bit more space with pushing through your shoulders. Try to bring your shoulders towards your ears. Lengthen, draw your lower belly in. And then slowly inhale the right leg forward, step it on the inside of the right hand. Left knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjali Asana. For one. Create space through your left hip. For two. Draw your right knee forward as much as you can. And for three, on an exhale, lower the hands down. Come onto your fingertip, lift the left knee up. Shift your shoulders as far forwards as you can. Right leg lifts up, step it back, plank pose. Nice. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale for one. Inhale for two. Push through your shoulders, bring your shoulders towards your ears. Hands maybe a little bit closer together. Last breath. On your next inhale, slowly extend the left leg up towards the sky. Point your toes. Lift your right heel as high as you can, and then exhale, lower the right heel as low as it goes. Try to keep your hips square, so don't open your hips. Keep your shoulders square as well. Lengthen through your left toes as you create more length through your spine. Inhale, slowly step the left leg forward inside of left hand. The right knee goes down, the left knee forward. Inhale, roll up Anjali Asana. For 3 breaths here. For 2, create a little bit more space through your front body. On your next exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Maybe fingertips, right knee lifts. Shift the shoulders forward, left leg, step it back, no sound. High plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Stay in chaturanga. Stay with me for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back up, plank pose. Ooh, hello, push-ups. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Hold your up dog for 1 breath. Notice the sensations, notice this feeling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oof. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Bend the knees, hop, step, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll up all the way to standing. Gentle back bend if you like. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step or jump. Downward facing dog. Bring your arms a little bit closer. Push your shoulder blades towards your ears. Lengthen through your spine. Draw your lower belly in. Push your right hand and your left foot. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Left heel grounds. Keep your your hips square. As you inhale, right leg, step it forward. Bend the left knee, hands behind you, as if you're ready for a run. Wiggle those fingers. And then inhale, roll up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Find your nice stability here in the crescent lunge. And then lower the left knee down, hover above the ground, don't touch the ground. Straighten it back up. Lower it down. Straighten it up. Lower it down. Straighten. Lower down. Straighten. Lower down. Straighten. Then slowly bring your right elbow to your right knee. My left heel is grounded. My outside of my left foot is on the ground. Extended side ankle. Try to find a line between your left toes and left hand. Create a little bit more length. Your right ribs, bring them forward. Nice. And then slowly bring your left hand onto your left hip, like so. Elbow up. The right hand, bring it to the top right corner of your mat. If you have a block, maybe have it handy. Put your hand onto the block, bring your weight onto your right hand and right foot. Left foot comes in, up, 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 up. Woohoo! Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left leg is up. Ooh, I'm out of the picture. Left leg is up, left hip, hand still on the hip. Maybe from here you can extend your left arm up. And stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly left hand down. Left leg stays up, standing splits. Extra challenge, bring your right hand to your ankle. Extra challenge, bring your left hand to your ankle. Fold a little bit deeper, lift the left leg a little bit higher. For 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly left leg to the right. Bend the knees, relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll up all the way to standing, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the ground, step or jump, downward facing dog. Push your left hand and your right foot. On an inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Let those right heels sink down. Lengthen through the back of your head. Push your shoulders away towards your ears. Create length. And then nice and slow, left leg, step it forward, inside of left hand. Right heel, right knee bends. Hands behind you, ready for a sprint. Inhale, roll up, crescent lunge. Take a breath here. Adjust your stance if you need to. And then on an exhale, sink down. Right knee hovers. Lift back up. Lower down. Lift back up. Lower down. Back up. Down. And up. I forgot to count, but that's okay. We'll just do a few more. Up and down and up. And then ground your right heel. Left knee to left elbow to left knee. Right hand up and over, extended side angle. Sink your left knee a little bit lower. Sink the hip a little bit lower. But remember to keep the outside of your right foot grounded. Remember to breathe. Drishti, the gaze is up towards your fingers. For 3, for 2, for 1. If you have your block, place it at the front left corner of your mat. Slowly bring the right hand to your right hip. Left hand, left corner of the mat. Shift the weight forward and up. Nice and smooth. Transition into your half moon. Open up the right hand. Point for your left toes. Create space. So nice. For 3. For 2, straighten that left leg. For 1. Slowly, the right hand lowers down. Standing splits. Extra challenge, right hand to ankle, left hand to ankle. Fold a little bit deeper. For 5. For 4, lift that right leg higher. 3, 2, 1. Right leg, lower it down. Bend the knees, roll up, come into a chair pose this time. Hold, sink your chair pose a little bit deeper. Oof. For 3, for 2, for 1. Relax to your shoulders. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, roll up all the way to standing, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen halfway. Exhale, step or jump, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Stay here for 2 breaths. Open to your chest, bring your shoulders down. We rarely ever stay for very long in this pose, so actually enjoy this for a little bit longer. Notice everything that's happening along your back body and your front body. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 5 breaths in down dog or child's pose. For 2, extend to your shoulders, bring them to your ears. Yes, beautiful. For 4, and last breath. Push your right hand, left leg into the ground, right leg lifts up. Lengthen, 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 drop the left heel. Step the right leg forward. Bend the left knee, hands behind you as you roll up crescent lunge. Right elbow to right knee, extended side angle. Extra challenge, right hand goes down towards the ground, inside of right leg. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Left outside foot is still on the ground. Left hand to left hip. Right hand, reach it underneath. Reach for your left hand. Come into a bind. This is where a t-shirt comes in handy or a scarf. Open to your left shoulder. Try to breathe. Sink your hips a little bit lower if you can. For 3, for 2, for 1. And then slowly release the bind. Right hand, top right corner, left hand on the outside of your left hip. Shift the weight forward. Half moon. Left hand up towards the sky. Maybe left hand over your head, reach towards the wall in front of you. Get long for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, slowly, left hand to the ground. Standing splits. Extra challenge. Kick up. Come back down. Kick up. Come back down. Kick up. Come back down. Last one. Kick up. Come back down. Left leg still up. Stay with me. Slowly lower it down. Don't touch the ground. Grab the left big toe with your fingers. Lift the leg up. Oof. I know the leg is burning, but extend the left leg forward. Oof. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up, come to a chair pose. 3 breaths. 1, for 2, for 3, fold. Inhale, roll up all the way to standing, gentle back bend. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, release. Hands to the ground, step or jump, downward facing dog. Settle in your down dog, breathe. We're not going to stay here for very long. Last breath. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up. Extend your left toes, lower your right heel. Bring your shoulders towards your ears, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Slowly step the left leg forward. Hands behind you, round back. Inhale, roll up, crescent lunge. Take a breath in crescent lunge. On the exhale, elbow to knee. If you want to go further and don't have a mic in the way, left hand to the ground. Right hand extend. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Allow your left knee to go forward. Allow your hips to sink lower. And then if you want, right hand behind your back, left hand underneath, reach for the left hand. Bind. Try to open to your right shoulder. Allow yourself to breathe. For 2, for 3, 4, 5. Right hand, right hip, left hand in front of you. Lengthen, roll forward, half moon, open up. Right hand extends towards the sky. Right toes point, right hand maybe reach it forward. If you want, you can also lift the left hand up. That's another challenge. There's so many challenges. It will never end. And then slowly, right hand down towards the ground. Your variation of standing splits. Or if you like, let's do a few kicks. For 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Last one. Then slowly lower the right foot down. You know we're not touching the ground. Grab the right big toe. Lift it up. Left hand on left hip. And if you have to talk through this too, fuck. Extend the leg. Smile. I'm still smiling. You're still smiling. Great Saturday morning, isn't it? For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then slowly release it down. Fold forward, release. Inhale, bend the knees, lift up, come to a beautiful chair. Whew. Yes, sink it lower. I can go lower, you can go lower. Till we hit the ground. Maybe do a bounce, have fun. Maybe you don't bounce. Maybe you're listening to the music and grooving. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And all the way up. And release all the way down. 2 more times, all the way up. And release. Last one. Then lengthen, reach, reach, reach. Do a short side stretch. Both sides. Maybe your lower back is feeling a bit intense. Have a little bit of a wiggle. Have a roll. Do what you have to do. If you want, you can even have a quick drink. And then get ready for the last round. It's going to be fun. Take a small breath in all together. Soft sigh out. Notice one thing. What does truth mean to you? How far do you want to push yourself? Do you really want to do all the variations? And if you really want to, that's awesome. But don't judge yourself. Don't think that if you do them or don't, that makes you a better or a worse yogi or even a person. This is all for fun. And if we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong. Last inhale. Big fat exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Arms up. Exhale, fold. Roll up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Step or jump. Downward facing dog. Round forward, high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Hold for a little bit. Down dog. Left foot, right hand. Inhale the right leg up. Drop the left heel. Right leg, step it forward. Bend the left knee, arms behind you, roll up. Crescent lunge. Take a breath, settle down. Hand to knee. Maybe you lower down. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand behind you if you're going for the bind. Remember, this is all optional. Grab the hand. Now try to create space between your right thigh and your elbow. See if you can straighten the right leg. Oof. Now that's interesting. Bend the leg. Straighten the leg. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Then step the left leg forward. Weight is on the left leg. Right leg lifted up. Hello, hello, hello. And then see how far you can extend the right leg. Birds of paradise. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Step the left leg back. Release the bind. Right hand, top right corner, you know where it's going. Come into half moon. Left hand lifts. Left hand over your head. Right arm lifts. Ha. Wiggle, shake, balance for 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right hand down. Either standing splits or come into a handstand. And kick up for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Left leg, lower it down. Don't touch the ground. Grab the big toes. Lift it up. Extend the leg. Whew. Why did I come up with this sequence? I don't know. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the foot. Keep the foot up though. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then release. Fold forward all the way. Give yourself a wiggle. Give yourself a shake. Inhale, come into a chair pose. Lower those hips down for 5. Shoulders down, 4, for 3. Little bit lower, come with me, 2, for 1. Straighten the legs, arms down, release. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, release. 2 times. Inhale, lengthen. Release. 1 more. Lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the ground. Step or jump. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths in down dog. Push your shoulder blades away. Push your shoulders towards your ears. Hands a little bit closer. Left hand, right foot, squeeze into the ground. Left leg, lengthen it up. Right heel, sink it down, create space. On the inhale, left leg comes forward. Hands behind you as you roll up, crescent lunge. Stay for 1 breath, crescent lunge. Exhale, come to your extended side angle. Then drop your hand. Maybe reach for the bind. Open to your heart. Really open towards the right side. Yeah, you're doing really good. Now it's really important to create space between your elbow and your thigh. Otherwise you can't straighten the leg. Then straighten the leg. And then come back with the bind. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly come back. Right leg, step it forward. Keep the bind. Shift the weight on the right leg, left knee comes up. Oof, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then see how much you can extend. For 5. Birds of paradise, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Nice and slow, nice and controlled, please. Left leg back. Wait, are we on the left side or the right side? And then slowly come into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Leg is up. Leg is up. Maybe the right hand comes up and over your head. Maybe the left arm lifts off the ground, comes to your chest. Maybe not. And there's always more challenges. You can close your eyes. You can do a backflip. And then slowly lower the right hand down, standing splits. Both hands are ankle or maybe not. And maybe you do handstands for 1, for 2, for 3, For 4. This is your last round. Give it your everything. And last one, 5. Lower the leg down. Don't touch the ground. Left knee, bring it up. Extend the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the leg. Keep it high. 5, 4, 3. Point your toes, extra point. 2, 1. And slowly release. Lift your hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, last chair pose. So much fun. I need to find a demo model for this class, I think. Then I don't have to do it with you. Such a silly class, but let's sink the hips a little bit lower because it's so silly. Yay, so much fun. How long are you staying here? For a while, no? Still got like 10 minutes, so yeah. Relax your shoulders. Remember that no arching on your lower back. Try to get it straight. Might feel very interesting. And take a big inhale. Exhale, release. Ooh. Inhale all the way up, if that feels nice. Exhale. Do this like 3 to 5 times. And then come to standing, give yourself a wiggle, give yourself a shake, something that feels good, that feels natural. Yeah, really nice. And then come to standing for a moment. Come to standing for a moment, bring your feet hip width apart. Find those 3 points in your legs, in your feet, I mean. Soft knees, soften your knees. Gentle engagement of your pelvic floor. Gentle engagement, transverse. Diaphragm, slowly down. Shoulders back and down. Hands by the side. For 1. For 2. How honest were you with yourself in this round? How much fun did you have? How much annoyance? Notice all of it. And even though you maybe pushed yourself harder than you initially wanted to, maybe this time the pushing was conscious, and that's why it's okay. Being honest with yourself requires you to take conscious choices, being aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And that makes all the difference. Let's flow through our last vinyasa. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lower. Roll up. Hands to the ground. Step or jump. Round forward high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step your right leg forward. Step your left leg forward. Bend the knees. Sink down. Come into a squat. Lower your hips down. Bring your hands onto your knees, round through your spine. Hold this for a moment. And then super slow, allow yourself to round, 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 round. Go slow all the way onto the ground. Let your shoulders come onto the ground. And we're gonna do a minute and a half of shoulder stand. If you're on your moon, then just do child's pose, a happy baby, I mean, or child's pose for the matter of fact, or you can do Supta Baddha Konasana. So that's if you're on your moon. And otherwise, join me and come to 15 breaths of shoulder stand. Bring your hips a little bit more forward, your heels a little bit more back. Last 5 breaths. Last breath. On the exhale, slowly bring your legs over your head towards the back of the room. Come into your plow pose. Bring your toes to the ground. Your hands can be on your lower back or behind you on the ground, or interlaced. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. Try to keep the back of your knees straight. And then 5 breaths, knees to ears, as much as they'll go. 5. And then slowly straighten the legs. Bring the hands onto the mat or the ground. Use your hands for resistance. Really compress, bring your knees close to your face and roll yourself onto your back. Vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. Take your time until your feet are straight up to the sky, and then continue to lower your heels down towards the ground. Go extra slow, keep your lower back grounded. Release. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. No, sorry, bring the left knee into your chest. Extend it over to your right. Come into a reclining twist. Left hand is in a cactus. If you want to go further, you can extend the left leg, grab the outside of your foot, and stay here for 5. Try to soften, try to deepen your breath. Allow your nervous system to settle and to relax. Last breath. Release back to center. Switch the legs. Right knee in, right knee over. And again, if you want, you can straighten the right leg, grab the outside of your right foot. For 5 breaths. Taking your last breath. And then slowly make your way back to center. Give yourself a big fat squeeze. Both knees in. And then if you need a blanket, a pillow, or cushion for your final resting pose, then now is a good time to get it. And then make yourself really comfortable in this final resting pose. Have a last wiggle and a last shake. And then if you're comfortable and ready, let's go through one more breath together. So take the biggest inhale that you can think of, all the way in through your nose. Hold that inhale, engage your entire body, activate all your muscles, tense up all the way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. And allow yourself to settle down. Let your back body sink down into the ground. Allow the back of your head and your shoulders to melt. And go ahead and thank your body for this hard work, and thank your body for being an awesome body. Extend your love and your gratitude towards each and every cell in this beautiful body. From head to toe and from toe to head. Every part of it. And then let it all go. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Draw your awareness back into your body. Allow yourself to move a finger or a toe. And be amazed by the sensations in your body. Let it ripple through your entire body. And you want to maybe bring your hands over your head, your feet together. And allow yourself a nice full body stretch. And then in your own way, in your own time, start to make your way into a seat at the front of the mat. No rush, and if it's comfortable, you can keep your eyes closed. And just take a few last breaths here with me. Notice how your body feels. And allow all the benefits of the practice to be digested and to sink in. And my invitation to you is to, for the rest of the day or the rest of the weekend, explore your truth. Explore this concept of Satya. And when you speak, when you act, ask yourself, is this really true? And do I care about the truth? And why sometimes do we avoid the truth? Is it to avoid hurting someone? Is it to avoid an uncomfortable situation? Is it to escape? And if you're avoiding to not hurt somebody, know that you're withholding, you're taking away their possibility to change. Even though it might hurt in the short term, they need to know. They need to know. And if you're using the lies to run away from something, what are you running away from? This small discomfort, can you go to it and be with it? And that's where we can grow. That's where we become the better version of ourselves and where we experience real life. real meaning. Satya, what is your truth? On your next inhale, slowly lift your hands up towards the sky. Palms together so they touch. Draw it all the way through your midline, over your forehead, your nose, your mouth, your throat. Come to rest in front of your heart. Notice the beat of your heart. From my heart to yours. Om Namaste. And thank you so much. I'm wishing you an awesome weekend, or